Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 499.5 of Dynamic Banter. Now, you might be wondering, hey, wait a minute, why isn't this the 500th episode of Dynamic Banter? Well, holiday schedules be damned. We still wanted to get an episode out this week, and because of the way we scheduled episode 500, we still had one more episode to put up, and we didn't want to miss a week. We've never missed a week, ever, making this show. So we wanted to keep it that way. And so what we have here is a special middle episode featuring Mike Falzone and Nicholas Hamilton. I don't know what the fuck they talked about. I don't know anything about this episode, but I'm excited about it, and I'm excited about episode 500, which comes out next week. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show, and we appreciate your patience as we gear up for episode 500, the end of season 1. Please enjoy this special middle episode of Dynamic Banter.
Dynamic Banter! I can see we're gonna do it and have some fun! Dynamic Banter! Honk it horn and make it good! Dynamic Banter! Don't forget the history road! Dynamic Banter! Time to shut up! Start the show!
So I've been trying to realize things about myself. And try to be, I think I'll be a better comedian as long as I'm as self-aware as humanly possible.
She's singing happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, thanks.
Who's that directed towards?
Jesus
Christ.
Is my mic very loud?
Jesus Christ, the one true God.
I'm pretty quiet, I think. I think my thing's pretty quiet.
Well, this
Your
is
mic?
just different than your test went.
And also, you're talking like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even when I go louder.
I think I'm too loud, and I think Nick is too...
I think Mike's perfect.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Zoe just opened the door and walked away.
Nick's talking.
Test, 1, 2, 1, 2, test.
Test,
Mike.
test,
1, 2, 1,
1, 2, test,
That's much
test,
better.
test.
I won't be very loud.
I'm gonna test it.
I'll be quieter than I am louder. This is nice.
I'm getting blurps. Where are the blurps coming
There's
from?
just a tiny little blurps.
No, not that. It's cell phone blurps.
Not me.
What do you mean? What would you have checked on your phone to know if you were
Just tapped it, says
interfering
off,
with
it was
the mic?
doing it.
There's a text that says I'm not blurping.
What do you mean by blurps?
So
Okay.
I told a comedian friend of mine that I get annoyed, very annoyed, when people play big Jenga in a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of the most obnoxious things ever. And I was trying to write a joke about it forever and always. It just wasn't connecting all the way. It wasn't something that worked consistently. And then another friend of mine who's very, very, very good at comedy, much better than me, much rich
Right
as
here.
well, was like, you just sound judgmental while you're saying it. And so I'm like, when I go into a bar and people are playing big Jenga and it falls on the concrete floor and it's loud to me, it's okay that it's loud to me, but I think I run into a roadblock when I then go out in front of strangers and say, this is annoying, you shouldn't be doing this.
Well, it's tricky because they're having fun.
Yeah.
And people have done that before and they've gone, this is fun. But I think everyone has also experienced what you're experiencing. So I don't think it shouldn't work.
I think there's two problems here. I think
me.
people have experienced that, but I think that the level to which people are annoyed that's not an everything. That's not an everyone thing. So that's where I kind of run into a problem.
Do you think...
I'm assuming that, and give me 1 second before you finish that breath.
Come on, give it a second.
I don't think everyone is annoyed to the extent that I'm annoyed.
We gotta... No,
Just real quick.
That door hasn't closed fully in 13 years. That's a haunted door. I feel the same way with karaoke sometimes. And it's all about the intent. Like, when have you ever walked into a bar that you didn't know was having karaoke and been like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Steve.
What?
Steve would do that.
But
Steve
that's
would-
like, first of all, Steve doesn't like frequent bars. Second of all, Steve is like, that's what I'm talking about, like different personality type. Steve is like, if there's zany shit happening, I don't know that Steve is ever like, I want to relax now. I don't know that I've ever been around him when Steve is like, tonight I think I'm just going to relax.
Sure.
You know, like have a quiet night. Sometimes I go out and I'm like, man, I'd love to just sit at a bar and sip a drink and have a conversation with one person I really like, or not, or no conversation.
And it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
Doing that. Hey,
Thank
what's up,
you.
y'all? It's because I think that although you are a very extroverted, outgoing person, you're actually an introvert. How do you recharge your energy?
Yeah.
You know?
I personally, I do it by like when dynamic banter is over, and I think I've said this before, I put on noise canceling headphones. I don't say shit until I have to work at night.
I get a text from Mike when I'm not here, and it's a Thursday, and these guys are recording.
I don't text him when he's here.
No, God no.
Right, because he's right here.
Why would you? I'm here.
Nick's right there.
And I get a little burp, a little text. Little text from Mike saying, "This is gonna be the same as always." Oh no! I get a text from Mike saying, "Please,
What's the text say?
just let me talk.
What's it
Please let me."
Nick, what's the text say?
Text.
Oh my God!
Texas.
What's the text?
The text says, "I just need to be quiet for a second,
Yeah.
and then we can play games in a half hour. And then when we play games, it's quiet games."
Right, it's like library.
Yes.
I don't think you know how much you rattle me.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I know 100% how much I rattle you.
And you do it on purpose?
It's not something you hide.
Yeah, but you do it on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because
Like
it's
Big
funny.
Brother.
Yes, and like I'm so relaxed, and I think it's so funny that you get so tense, and it relaxes me more to be fully present and fully self-aware, like we were talking before, and then just to watch you freak out, because I'm always like, at this point in our friendship where we've known each other for
Good question, actually. 8 years?
bunch of years?
8 years. 7 years.
Like, what is there left to be nervous about? You know what I mean? We've made if we weren't going to be friends, we would have stopped
Yeah,
already.
for sure.
And so literally there's no like, no one's on the bubble here.
No.
So it's like, why would you freak out?
Well, it's weird. I don't really have control over it. Like, I've noticed whenever you rattle me,
Yeah.
it's a very, like, I go back to, like, when my older brother rattles me. I think that's the relationship that we have, even though you're 50. Like, there is, like, a
Your happy birthday.
happy birthday to 50.
That's right.
I think there is, like, that is the kind of relationship that we have. Do you think that that's true? That's accurate?
I noticed that in your explanation, you kind of threw a barb my way. And you said that I was 50 when you
Did that rattle you?
know that I'm not 50.
Did that rattle you?
I think it's very clear that it did not rattle me.
I don't know if
but
it's
I
clear
did
or
hear,
not.
I'm acknowledging that it happened.
Yeah, a little
Seem a
bit.
little
And so
rattled,
now
a
I'm
little
thinking,
shell-shocked.
you think I'm shell shocked?
Yeah.
I don't think you're shell shocked.
Have any of you ever
Okay,
been
I
around
was trying to
someone?
be on your side, Nick. Fuck you.
See, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
Sorry if I rattled.
Clearly rattled, little tense, shoulders went up a little bit.
I just don't know why James has a mic.
So then I hear you try to throw a barb.
can talk from over here.
God.
We'll be able to hear him. I'll have him talking to this mic. And
I'll have
then
him sit here.
Everyone's head explodes.
Right.
And then I hear you throw a barb, and I'm like, why did he think he had to do that?
I think it's just a little humor thing. It's the me going, I think it's funny that we have like a brother dynamic, and then the first thing that pops into my head is like, oh, it's funny to say that he's old, because whenever I say that you're old, you get a little bit rattled.
And you've heard me throw a barb at you this episode, right?
No.
No.
Let's run it back.
Oh, yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it as a
Retaliation.
retaliation. No, it
Yeah.
was just something to say.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. This is Dynamic Banter. I'm Nick. This is Mike.
Do you think the Jenga thing is judgy of me?
No. I think the majority of people have the exact same. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a dick.
That's unreal. While you started talking too, so you know Leah's gonna cut to you when you start talking, and that's when you start picking your nose.
Here's what we could do.
My
You
thing
pick your
is-
nose, and then I'll mime what I think you're saying.
Okay.
No, you're doing my part and your part.
Okay.
And not your part at
Wait,
the
you're
same
supposed
time.
to be talking though.
Yeah.
No. He's supposed to be talking, and my mouth goes with the words, so Leah has something to cut to that's
Oh,
not
good.
nitpicking
Okay,
as
and
now.
action.
I'm
Action.
gay and I have a penis that is bad and the small penis.
And picking nose.
I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So you
I
are
don't think it's
also
judgmental.
at all.
No, I think because everyone has that thought. I think everyone has had that thought when there's big Jenga in a bar and it crashes. Everyone goes,
Yeah. Except for
the
that
people
group
playing.
of people.
Yeah.
And then if
it's an
you're
extremely selfish thing.
if you're in I have a bunch of reasons why I think it's bad and selfish. I think it is like a very attention grabby thing. I don't think anyone goes out to relax and is like, how can we make a loud mess? How can we panic everybody else in this bar for our entertainment?
No, you don't think about anyone else when you're doing it.
But I do think the way I say it is judgy. And then if there are people who, like, what's the overlap? What's the Venn diagram of people who love playing loud Jenga and people who go to comedy show?
Oh, interesting.
So there might be too big of a middle
They're
part.
all the people that do it.
Yeah.
Fascinating. That's a
Right?
good thought. That's a good thought.
You got to think about
What
that.
can
kind of
you
stuff.
lead me
This
through?
is my job.
Yeah, good bit. Could you lead me through exactly what the joke was, or are you still trying to work it out?
That was most of it in pieces.
Okay.
Just like, you know what I hate?
Right.
Big Jenga.
Airport food kind of joke.
Yes.
Airport food? Airplane food.
The
What could
food
that-
at the airport is sometimes also not good.
Yeah, that's true. And expensive.
Well, what's your punchline?
That was maybe another problem, is that I didn't have a clear punchline. It was more like funny observation. When I write jokes, it's like I say what it is, clearly stated premise, and then all the things that I think are funny about it, and then some kind of either like, here's the way to solve the problem, or here's the way to tell the truth. That's what I was taught. Shout out Christine O'Leary. Comedy is a way to tell the truth. Comedy is a way to solve a problem. Or like what that says about people in general. And then like a tag after that. So I try not to try a joke anymore. This was before I drew this line in the sand, where there wouldn't be at least 3 parts to it so I don't bail out.
Totally.
I think I wrote the big Jenga joke in a time where I was like more okay with bailing out before the 3rd thing. So I'd be like, this fucking sucks. And then you either agree with that or you don't.
Sure.
And I'm like, it sucks so much. It's like this.
Yeah.
And then if you're not on board with that part, there's no 3rd part to like save me afterwards.
So
There
now,
is-
sorry.
I refuse to start the show until we know who's going to talk.
Yeah, the show hasn't even started. So
I don't
then
want
in
it to
that, so then now you would go through with the 3rd part, finish the 3-act structure regardless.
Yeah. I would probably, if we're sketching this right now, it's like you say what it is, you say why it's annoying, and then why I'm maybe judgmental, and then the turn at the end is like, no, fuck you, it's annoying, and this is why. And maybe bonus, that's a callback to some other joke or something I said at the beginning of that joke.
Yeah.
Do I have the energy to do that right
we
now?
don't have to do
No. Should I? Because my mind is now only thinking about that. Yes, this is when you write it down. Do I have something to write with? No.
No.
No, this is fake.
Leah, CGI this out of my hand.
And Mike holds it for the whole episode.
AI this
Moving
out.
your hand so it's
Is
really
this gonna
hard
be?
to see.
Is this gonna be difficult?
I do think that what would be interesting as a topic to begin, is it all right that I ask you this of you?
What?
Dog, I'm drinking water.
Okay. So you and me, Mike, we're here. Yes. Question from Mike.
What?
We met while you were shooting an episode of Dynamic Banter. So our first ever speaking exchange of words.
As opposed to that year we wrote hieroglyphics back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
Was on camera in a Dynamic Banter episode.
Oh, hey, it's Dynamic Banter. What's up, Nick? Yeah, hop in here.
How you doing?
How are you?
Nice to meet you, man.
This is
Good to
Nick
meet you.
Hamilton
How are you?
from It.
That's me.
Oh, great. Good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Steve, how you doing? Hell, that's, yeah, I like this.
That had my beard hair all over it. So
He's been sick on that one a lot.
All right. I want to see if Netflix has La Bamba.
That's great.
Which if Leah can find that, that'd be fun to see. I barge in with Joe Beretta and
Give
say,
Leah more work, please.
well, I mean, I don't know. What else you fucking do? Cut between you and me?
And the wide. James, you should sit here. This
No, he shouldn't. James should stay over there.
There's a little underlying tension between Nick and James, and I would love to get to the bottom of that.
Is there? I don't think there is at all.
No.
Feels like there is. Let's rewind it.
Fuck.
James.
Oh, that's where it started.
That's so funny. That's when I started to notice it.
Right.
When you said "fuck James."
Fuck James. But so we met then, and then a week later, I came and did the first episode of DB that I was on.
Just a week later. That's all it
I think
takes.
it was. I don't think it was very long. I think Steve brought me on.
Dude, if you've been in a movie, you're invited onto this podcast.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's what it was.
That's what's up.
That's how I knew, because I was going to be, when I met you that day, I was going to be on an episode of the Valley Cast, and that was Joe Beretta, Steve,
Oh fuck! It's the big one.
Elliot Morgan,
Yeah.
and that's it, I think.
How much of this conversation do you want to have?
Who knows?
I heard you were the reason the Valley Cast broke up. Is that true?
That's true. And it
The
was
Valley folk?
only because of the podcast. Only the podcast broke up.
Well, that's
There's a
fucked
big,
up.
like affair.
I think you upset a lot of people.
I fucked Joe.
Why did you fuck Joe?
His wife didn't like it.
Let's bring him out.
Anyway, that's how we met. And now 7 years later, here we are, and I'm in your house.
When you filmed it, were you scared?
Oh my God.
Answer the question.
What does Pennywise look like on the set?
Jesus Christ.
Like, is he at a table, like at the muffin table, sometimes in full makeup? He's like,
He's humming a little song to himself.
yeah.
Like this.
Has anyone heard that new James Blunt? But he's dressed as Pennywise.
He's looking around.
Anyone? No.
No,
Okay.
just me.
Okay. Ooh, we got salt and vinegar chips. Thank you for whoever got the salt and vinegar chips. Appreciate you. Thank you, 15. Just being regular.
That's a good bit.
So, are you in any scenes with Pennywise? Like,
Oh my God. Dude, questions from 7 years ago. I'll
Are
take
you?
questions from
Was
7
it
years
ever
ago.
Do you ever
Alex?
still like think about that and you're like that's so fun?
you ever think about that and you were like, "That's it.
Do you ever think about that and think, that was so fun?
That was so fun, and that's it." Do you ever think about that? Because you're so young. You're like what, 25?
Oh, I thought it was going to be a barb that was retaliatory.
Still
yeah, I'm
have
25.
still have not thrown one barb
That's
your
fine.
way.
We'll
Have
get
you
there.
noticed that?
I guarantee we'll get there.
I promise you will get there.
Yeah. So
I
we're
just
the same,
haven't
we're saying
done
the
it.
same thing. 25, yeah.
It's like you're barbing me in future retaliation for something. I'm being punished in real time for being nothing but gracious
No
on this
punishment.
show.
I think it's just
I let you kill Steve to
What's the
sit
name
there.
of this show?
Dynamic banter.
Banter, yeah. I'm 25, yeah.
So, do you ever think of a big job you had when you were, how old were you? 13?
When we shot it,
Yeah.
I was 16.
16? Did you drive to set? Did you ever think of that and you look back at that and you were like, that was it? Do you think about that? Like, that's the biggest thing I'm ever going to do. I'm never going to have an action
Oh,
figure
you mean
again.
that was it? Like,
Yeah.
I thought you were making a...
That was it.
No, I do like that version better.
Yeah.
Do you ever think of the things you did and you were like, that was it?
Because it was.
It
That
was.
was a joke, because it was it.
That was, like, this could be it. Episode 2. Return of the Clown.
Yeah.
Do you think about that or no?
Do you think I think that I've peaked, is what you're saying?
Yeah. When you were 16.
Which is like not possible.
It could, it's possible.
I'm not asking if it's possible or if I even would believe it if you said that. I'm asking you if you ever think that.
Ask me when I had the most money in my life.
When did you have the most money in your life?
18.
18. 2 years after 16.
Haven't had more money than when I was 18.
That's great.
No,
Because that's when it came out.
That was, I just worked on 3 jobs that year. They just happened to be high paying. But
And some dude in this line of work, sometimes you work fucking 3 jobs that take care of your ass.
you move to the United States at the start of 2019 when you're 18 after 3 jobs.
Yeah.
You have so much money, you get an apartment too big.
That's awesome.
Get an apartment size big.
Walking into landlord saying, "What's your apartment be?"
Dude, you're walking in and like there's money sticking out of your pocket and you're fresh in the United States. You're like, I'd like 1 apartment size big. I'm in a movie.
I 3 movie apartment big.
Yeah. And he's like, can you apply today? We need to
Yeah.
run your credit.
Yeah, and they
You
ran
were
my-
like, I don't belong here.
I moved here with the most money that I've ever had. Didn't have a bank account in the US.
Well, you just held on to it.
Well, I had an Australian bank account. And in order to get an American bank account, you needed an American address.
right.
And in order to sign a lease, you needed a bank account. So I was kind of stuck between rock hard.
Damn, dude. And the hoops they make you jump through as an immigrant. James wouldn't know. He was born here. So don't look at James. And don't look at me. I was born in Stamford, Connecticut, 203. Steve's not one either. Steve was born here as well. Oxnard, I think. Are you happy about your decision to move to the big city now? You moved to 2 big cities.
I moved to 2 big cities.
You moved to LA and it didn't really sit well with
Well,
you. You
'cause I
talked a
was-
lot of shit about LA.
Yeah, well, it's not that I didn't like it while I was here. I moved here, and then 9 months later, COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then I was here for like a year and a half during COVID.
LA may be the least fun place of all places in the United States during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
James knows.
I was here for that, dude.
Yeah, some tension between me and Jim.
And I just wish you would look
Can we just rewind it? I just wish you would look at me.
I wish you would look into me when you said that. So you move here in 2019. And that's not going to work out for you. I promise. I promise it's not going to work out. And then that's the least fun time ever is 2020. And then you move to New Jersey.
Well,
And then
yeah.
I start making fun of you relentlessly for moving to New
Look,
Jersey.
so I did a movie in Pennsylvania, you know?
That's awesome.
Which is a Native American word, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's true. So I can't really say it incorrectly like I just did. I did a movie there. I'd already moved out of LA, put all my stuff in storage. I was going to go do this movie, come back to LA, restart my life. But all of the people on that job, because it's East Coast, were like, we live in New York, try New York for a bit.
Yeah.
So
And you
that-
were like, I got more money there. Right?
Well, yeah. Well, at that point, I had to get, and then I moved. My assistant on that job was one of my best friends. She was a Jersey native.
Can you be best friends with your assistant?
She was great. She was great. She rest in peace.
And you had a falling out because she passed on?
We had a falling out because she died. Yeah,
No, I
she
get
fell
it.
into a grave.
She
James.
fell
James.
down and you guys fell out.
James.
I didn't do it. You've got pissed because she died.
That's on you. Your old assistant you're no longer friends,
No, we are. Yeah, we're still good friends.
but the voice went up.
No, we are. Yeah, we're good friends.
Sounded
Sorry.
fine to me.
If we called her right now, would she be like,
Ever?
yeah.
I haven't talked to her in a long time. I'll admit.
I was disingenuous. You said the name and then I said yes. You could have said any name. You could have been like Hitler.
Hitler.
And I don't know why I said yes.
Yeah.
But you guys she would pick up the phone like, hi.
Last time we saw each other, and I regret this because she's very busy all the time. She's done a lot of jobs, and I was like, we got drinks,
And
I was
that's
like,
okay for a woman
which
to have
is
a lot of
fine
jobs.
to have a woman lots of.
right?
And we talked to each other, and we were like, hey, this is gonna be we're gonna see each other a lot because we do really enjoy each other's presence, and we get along when we see each other. And then we kind of faded out, and that was my fault, faded out of existence.
Call
Anyway.
her up and rekindle your friendship on
Right
this
now,
show.
right now, she she grew
Let
up
James do it.
She grew up in James. She grew up in James.
Jamestown?
Grew up in Jersey, and
Jersey.
she was like, I was saying how expensive everything is. I was looking at in Brooklyn and in Manhattan, and she was like, try Hoboken, Jersey City, because it's really close. It's not it's not New York. We all know that,
They're like, can you plug your nose for a year?
right?
This is stinky.
No, it's not.
Barb.
It's way less stinky than New York. Jersey City. Anyway, I looked at this place. I looked at Jersey. I was like, wow, this is great. Had a skyline view of Manhattan.
It had a place so you get buffalo chicken.
Way cheaper to put buffalo chicken. So I was there for 2 years, and then broke up with a guy who lived in Hoboken that I was there with for.
Yes.
And then moved to Manhattan. Or moved to Manhattan, then we broke up. And
Is
then,
it good to be gay in Manhattan because it has man in the title?
Dude, you're so right. That's the thumbnail.
Manhattan.
It's raining Hatton.
Anyway, a couple
Shut
questions
up,
here.
James. Go ahead.
What made you act like that?
That was one of the questions.
How do you feel about being a child actor? Do you feel like you're going to fall into any of the pitfalls of being a child actor?
Like drugs? Or like suicide? Has to
Yeah,
be
do
one
you
of the
think
two.
you're going to do either of those two?
Depends if you keep rattling me.
You.
If you keep rattling me, I might kill myself.
It will not be my fault that you kill yourself.
Why?
Because that's on you. It's suicide. It's not your murder thing. Nick. So, something to think about.
Don't.
So
Fuck! James.
Do you think you're going to do
Let's rewind.
suicide or drugs?
I don't think so.
That's
No.
great. Especially around Christmas.
Ask me what drugs I've done.
What drugs have you done?
Good question.
that's a great question.
I could be a question guy. Why are you deflecting onto James?
I've done marijuana
Yeah.
and I've done alcohol.
Do you want to talk about your troubles with marijuana?
Yeah. It's hard to light the joint in the wind.
Yeah, you turn. Tell the orchestra to
Into what?
turn every now and
Into
again.
what?
Out of. That's your problem, is you were turning into the wind.
I thought the wind would help it go faster.
No, wind helps it go out.
And I drink. We know this.
You do. You drink like a fish.
We drink like a fish. Is there any questions on there about me drinking?
Just in a very roundabout way.
Say it.
Well, we're moving past the pitfalls of being a child actor.
I don't think I'm going to fall into a pitfall.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Actor, musician, book.
Those are the three.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, great question. Do you have a I swear to God, if you fucking, he's gonna talk.
I feel like you're avoiding the question.
Do you have the book with you? I gave you a copy of the book
Yeah, why would we need it for this conversation?
because you asked me about it. What's going on was the question.
We'll put a picture up or something. My point is, I've known you for 8 years.
Yeah.
In that time, you were a child
Isn't
actor.
that beautiful? First off,
Yeah.
Go
Not
ahead.
really what we're talking about, how beautiful the relationship is.
Go ahead.
You were a child actor, and I'm okay with you touching me
because we've known each other for 8 years.
Even though
Don't take my ring. I need that to track my fish.
I'll never know how much I've slept if I don't have this on. You started as actor, little kid actor, and then you did musician.
Did musician when I was in LA.
That's right.
Because I again had too much money and people let me do it.
And do you have a lot of people around? And I'll be thinking about that next time we touch hands. I'll say that. Does your
I will
ring?
say, by the
Does
way-
your ring keep track of the GPS distance from your nose?
Yeah, it's gonna be something like I have allergies and it's an itchy nose, but you won't listen to that. Go ahead.
I just listened to it.
Yeah, I've got an itchy nose.
Yeah.
not-
Is there
I'm not
anything
getting
we could
anything
do
out.
about it? Can we blur his face? Because it's grossing me out.
I'm just itching, and then I'll do this, and then we can touch hands again.
That's not how you itch your nose.
How do you itch your nose? See, if I itch on the outside, it makes the inside more itchy because it's the inside that itches.
Sure. Do we trim the nose hairs?
I trim the nose hairs. Yeah.
Maybe stop.
Oh. I trim them because of the itch.
And it's not working?
Well, see, what the hairs do is they'll block different allergens from entering in and getting all itchy.
Interesting. Is that fact?
Yes, I think that's why you get nostril hairs.
Yeah.
Is that correct? It's the
Same
best
reason
thing
why you
James
have
has said.
eyebrows. It stops sweat and stuff from getting in your eyes.
Is that right?
And eyelashes.
Dead ass,
And
bro.
eyelashes.
An eyelash.
James, thank God you're on this show.
Anytime.
Hey,
man.
I knew it too.
I've never learned about that
I
except
said it
from
first,
you.
Nick. You agreed with me.
Why don't we learn stuff like that in school?
Or taxes.
How do I kill my...
Yeah.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the ad portion of the show. I'm not in this episode. Look at how big and curly my hair is today. Guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about a brand new sponsor to the show. Very excited about NordVPN. Ooh, baby, I think I love it. Well, I probably can't sing that. That's a copywritten song. But I want to tell you guys that, NordVPN is one of those services where if you want to watch some sporting event or TV show or movie that is not available in your region, you could very easily just switch your virtual location using NordVPN to a country which is showing that event. For example, if you're abroad and you want to see all your stuff at home. Really cool. Guys, we're living in the future right now. You want to do things like protect your private data, like bank details, passwords, and your online identity. And guys, check this out. NordVPN can switch your virtual location, allowing you to save money by purchasing flights, hotels, subscriptions from other countries at a cheaper price. This is like life hack stuff that we absolutely support. You guys should really look into this stuff. We're also talking about super fast internet speeds, no buffering, no lagging while you're streaming, and it also stops your ISP bandwidth throttling. I really can't think of a better reason for y'all who use the internet, who need the internet, who for whatever business or pleasure. I can't think of a better service than NordVPN. We're talking all sorts of great stuff and premium cyber security for the price of a cup of coffee per month. And one NordVPN account can be used on up to 10 devices. So that's really dang cool and I love it a lot. So to get the best discount off your NordVPN plan, go to nordvpn.com/dynamicbanter. And our link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan, which is very exciting, and there's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The link is also in the podcast episode description box. Isn't that nice? So once again, go to NordVPN, that's NordVPN.com/dynamicbanter, and our link will give you that 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. Guys, check it out. Live in the future with us. It's 2026, for Christ's sake. Rocket money, rocket money. We talk about rocket money on this show quite a bit. Because, guys, listen, I'll tell you something. Saving money, spending money, it feels like it's the only thing that is sure in life, other than a very few other specific things. But rocket money will help you reach your financial goals faster by getting rid of all them dang subscriptions you didn't even know that you were still hanging on to, or maybe you need help managing your monthly finances. I'm telling you, you're going to find out how much extra time you have in your life once you get Rocket Money up and running. And I'll tell you guys, overspending on dining, shopping, subscriptions, all of those things, bad news. And Rocket Money's here to help you. It's a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions. It monitors your spending and it helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. If this all sounds like music to your ears, maybe part of a resolution for you in this new year, then absolutely check out Rocket Money. And listen, we want you to reach your financial goals faster, and we want you to do it now. So go to rocketmoney.com/banter. That's rocketmoney.com/banter. Let Rocket Money help you reach them goals. And now, back to the program with Nick and Mike and James.
How do I kill?
Are you think you're gonna fall into pitfall?
That was the question. We went to what's going on.
So
was the
you
question.
were then a musician.
That's correct.
Because no one said no to you.
That's right.
Are you wishing someone had?
I wish I'd waited longer to release music because I started releasing music when the music wasn't very good.
You know what's interesting, dude? It's like you're a great actor. You're in this movie because you're a great actor.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
And then you immediately try to do something else.
Yeah.
But everyone's getting paid, so no one's going to be like, the right thing to do is to just figure out if you like it and then do it.
Yeah. I mean, I had a producer that was like that. Like my producer was just said 1 second. Oh. And then he goes, these are good, but they, I have a feeling that you're going to get better as you keep going.
And you said,
I went,
you're fucking fired.
You fuck boy.
Well, let's see. You're fired.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas?
Yeah. But I was just like, I think by that point I'd already released one of the songs, and the best song I'd released at that point.
I released the demo.
Well, I've
last
released
night.
one. That was the best song I released in that chunk. Was the first one, and then the other 4 were just fine.
Sure.
And then I was gonna do 3 years later. I was gonna release I did Spins and Alone, and these are I think actual good songs. And then I was gonna do my. This is my actual EP. Don't worry about the other one, kind of thing. And then I didn't have any more good songs for the other one, so I just stopped releasing music.
And you don't get that many chances to be like, you got to trust me, I'm good to everybody else.
Yeah. Well, it was never releasing the music was never to become a musician. I don't think for some reason
it's just the thing you wanted to do.
Yeah, it was like a journal thing, and I was just like, these are good enough for me to want to put out. I'm sure that there's an attention thing associated with it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but it's also
but
like,
like normal.
Why it's so weird to take, even though it's the right thing to do, so weird to be like, I was just in this movie and I got paid a lot for it and the movie did well. And now I'm going to take a step back and figure something out in quiet. I have all these followers.
I was 19.
Yeah.
So that's a very 19-year-old thing to do, is to go, this success will be, this is forever.
Yeah.
So I can put that to the side for a second and focus on this other thing. It's what I did when I did the book as well, even though the book was more of a passion project. And I was like, I've been doing this drink stuff for however long, which I don't know if you want to transition into.
Well, that's the difference.
Right.
Is because you had been talking about the drink thing for so long. And I think a lot of your TikTok following, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, came from you talking about drinks, right? Isn't that when it kind of blew up?
Yeah, so I had
and
a
then
good amount from other stuff, and then it really did well after that.
And then every video gets like 200-300K from you talking about drinks. Then it becomes a logical progression. Like, I kind of know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to release a book.
You're right. There was there was, other than the music, was just like, I wanted to do the music. I know I liked making drinks. I made one video, and that video did really well. So
Right.
I was responding to the demand.
Right.
And
Instead
then,
of figuring out.
Yeah.
Dude, I also did that.
With music?
I moved here as a YouTube person, and I had a good amount of momentum with a YouTube person. As a YouTube person. He, him. And I had this audience, and then I started stand-up, and then I put everything online from like Jump Street. And I mostly learned stand-up in LA, which is like, anyone who knows anything tells you not to do that.
Really?
You do it somewhere else as much as you could possibly do it there, and then you come to LA to get seen. So many people saw me when I was green as grass. And so whenever I see other people doing it, I'm always like, man, would I love to say something in a way where they would listen to it.
Yeah.
In the regards of like, pump the brakes a little bit.
Right.
And just like take some time away to get better, because there's no telling someone with momentum, especially a younger person, that they should do less for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's happenstance stuff as well. I think you've got...
Sometimes
like,
it's happenstance.
Sometimes it's happenstance. Like our friend Sahana, who was in that show with me, is now like a stand-up and does...
Why didn't they color grade that show?
It's cancelled now. We can say whatever we want.
It just felt like it wasn't done.
It's not a good show. Well, no, that's wrong. It could have been better. Anyway.
Don't talk shit about the show. So many people worked hard on the show. I'm saying, you know who didn't work hard? The color correcting guy.
Yeah.
Because the whole show was in log format.
Let someone...
Why did they do that? Somebody wrote that show and was like, somebody wrote that show.
We're talking about the Predicts of Pittsburgh on Prime Video.
and go watch it now. It's on Prime Video. It's not done. You could download it and color correct it yourself if you want.
Right.
But somebody wrote that, right? And was presumably like trying to get stuff through for a while. I have no idea who wrote that. I'm picturing like young up and coming writer. Do you know the writer?
Yeah, the showrunner. He's
Bad guy. So canceled. So I'm picturing just the regular writing process is like you see somebody at a coffee shop and they want to tell their story, whatever. They're trying to like sell stuff. That's their job. And there's so many no's in the industry. Mm-hmm. Then the script gets through. Mm-hmm. And then it's not that you don't finish it. What's that? That sucks.
It had to have been something that happened on set, and I couldn't even think about it. What happened? What have happened on set that would have made the experience?
Well, let's go through it
poor.
day by day.
No,
what
I think I'm
happened?
good. Anyway, Sahana.
All I'm saying is that Hollywood's wacky
Right.
time. Sahana.
It was in that show with me.
Yeah.
And she now lives out here.
Yeah.
And she's like a stand-up improv, very, very funny. Does a lot of like Heather style TikToks.
When she's like, why is this something? I talk about this, like this, like that.
And that's our long lady friend.
Yeah.
So Sahana is...
I met her doing stand-up.
Sahana met's doing stand-up. And she's like... She just happens to live out here while she's starting to do like the circuit. It's not like she's going to go move somewhere more bumfuck and...
For sure. You're out there. You're already doing
right.
something.
She's here
else.
and she just happened to be here when she was starting.
That's right.
And she's doing well, but it's like, again, it's going to be, like you mentioned, it's not what they tell you not to do it.
No one knows. The only thing they tell you to do is like you have to be doing something constantly. You know? A lot of cash in there. A lot of cash in that wallet.
I've been eyeing that this whole goddamn time.
Here's where it happens.
My mum made me an advent calendar and put a bunch of cash in it.
Your mom put cash in an advent calendar.
She did like per day, but she did gift cards and cash and stuff.
Your hot mom took it upon herself
Kate,
to get
and my
an
mom's
advent calendar.
Is she hot?
No.
Mom is
Well,
hot.
I don't know if I can. I don't like the conversation. I think
No, I
Leah
get that.
should
Call your
And I
mom from my
respect
phone
that.
and then save the
Mike-
number. What? You're the producer. I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
You and me.
Okay. Your mom's hot as hell. Remember when she came to see me do stand up and she had a great time?
Yeah. And then we left.
Did she have a good time while I was on stage?
Yeah. She wanted to stay, and I was like, "Trust me,
Open invitation.
Mike's very good.
Open invitation, baby
We
girl.
don't know about everyone else. Mike's very good at stand up. Keep going." That's literally what I said.
Dude, hell yeah. I'll be back in New York from January 26th
Say
to
some
February
dates,
2nd.
Mike. I reckon it's about ad time. Say some dates.
Okay, here's what I'd like to add to the conversation. I'll be at the San Jose Improv on the 21st doing a surrounded where I think I'm doing me and two other people. It's me, Noah Kopfer, Emily Van Dyke, I think it is. And we'll be at the San Jose Improv. Last time we were there, it was awesome. You got to come out. It's a beautiful theater. Best green room in comedy. I've been saying that all over the country.
Steve usually does some kind of like lo-fi, royalty-free music.
And then I'll be in New York City. Isn't this the like...
Yeah, it's an ad, yeah.
I fuck with it.
I'll be in New York City from the 26th to the 2nd, probably at the Stand every single night. Except for on the 1st of February, I'll be doing a homecoming show in the town I was born, Stamford, Connecticut. I'll be at the New York Comedy Club, Stamford, Connecticut, February 1st. Homecoming show. I've never headlined there before. I would love to sell out a one-nighter, so please come. Tickets are on MikeFalzone.com right now.
Come see Mike in Connecticut.
Nick, you think you're going to do any of the Pitfall?
Did you guys want to do anything with that bit?
What bit?
Which one?
The pitfall?
Is there a bit we didn't finish?
Every bit.
Every bit we didn't finish?
Every single bit.
Tell me this. Is there a clippable moment yet?
Might be one.
No. That's a no.
I've got a clip of
Unless
on
there's
my end.
dude, this is like consent. An enthusiastic yes is we got a clip.
For sure.
Maybe is a no.
I've got one that is definitely a clip later. So let's finish this and then we can do a clip thing.
Here's what I admire about you.
Oh my God, this is nice. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think you work really hard and I think you have survival instinct. You're right. We can cut that part out.
Damn it.
And then I wanted
Thank
this
you.
to get into a...
Thank you, by the way. That was
you
very
pick
nice
your
of you to
nose
say.
too much to touch my hands from ever now
And that's the...
about that. Nick, we play video games every day.
Every day.
And we fight a lot.
Yes.
And I think I know why we fight.
Ooh, cool.
And I
Here
think
it is. Here's the clip.
somebody scream. I think we fight a good amount because of you don't normally see friends with our kind of age difference.
Yeah.
You mainly see lovers. And one is rich and the other one is not. Clip that. You mainly see lovers with an age difference. I've recently heard, you love it, dude. I recently heard of this entire island you could fly to, where if you have an interest in lovers with a vast
Ass.
a vast deference in your dating age.
That was a deep cut.
Thank
dude.
you so much. There's a whole island you can.
I don't know, man. No, I think this
Actor, musician, book.
is... Go down the right... You were going down
Keep
the...
going.
I was gonna say, I think I know why we fight from my perspective, and I would love to hear it from your perspective.
I love this.
Also because I'm in therapy, so I'm trying to learn about my faults, so I can win every argument forever.
Yeah, man.
Because once I got my shit figured out, then everyone else is fucked.
Everyone else is wrong. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And you're also at the part of therapy where you have to like do your grievances or like your.
No, that's AA you're thinking about.
Oh fuck.
Don't do it. Fuck me. How clippable is
Dude,
it if
I
James
don't like
keeps
that
doing
because
that part?
that's so the free version of whatever that is. Because that's, dude, the premium farts are all like someone farted in a studio.
Yeah.
Someone farted in
whole
the Electric
full
Lady
setup.
studio. But free farts are like, I guess I'll do 12 with my hand and
And
sell
it's a
it.
fucking mono track, like the
Yeah.
same volume every single one.
It was recorded
Let's
on
try
an
this
older
one.
iPhone. Mouth.
think?
Mouth.
That's a mouth.
That was
Mouth.
better.
That was a mouth.
But that was even better.
How long you been with her?
How long have you been with her? All
So
right.
this is why Nick
No.
and Mike are fucking fighting.
This
Let's
is why
do a clip.
This is why we fight.
Go ahead.
From my perspective. Do you want to do me 1st? Go ahead, do me first.
Oh, no, you should talk first.
Okay. I think that we fight because of your because of you.
Good start, yeah.
What else did we have to talk about? I'm going to be in New York.
Okay.
No, we fight because I think our age is the overall contributing factor.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think as I've aged, I have more patience and less patience at the same time. But I think you're impatient. And I think because you work as hard as you do and you found different ways to survive through the ups and downs, I think you have a control thing. And I think my age brings with it, like, my personality is 41 years seasoned.
41.
And I also think there's parts of me that you can't change. And that gets you upset because of all the other stuff I said.
Interesting perspective.
Perspective.
My turn?
Yes.
And that's the end of the clip.
My turn? Cut.
Yeah. Then it goes to you going, suicide.
Give myself.
Give myself suicide.
From my perspective, I think, yes, you're right. I think we are actually I've always thought that we are more similar than I think you think we are.
There are similarities.
I think
but I
we-
also think that you think that.
Yes, well, there you go. I think that we are equally driven, equally kind of controlling.
I'm picking up something on the line.
Hold on,
Do you hear that?
we're getting a call.
Dude, you're in a business meeting, dude. We're getting the customers calling us from Japan. Get that.
Anyway,
Go ahead. Equally driven, controlling.
we kind of, I think we both want to control the narrative of a conversation. I think that's I'm a control freak, and I think you're a very good comedian. And I think often being a good comedian is being the leader of the conversation, is trying to like shape the conversation in a way that you think is funny. or benefits you in some way, which isn't a bad thing. I think we are extremely, when we play video games, we have different goals. Like your goal in a video game is just to chill out.
Absolutely.
Which I do as well. And I don't play nearly as many video games when it's not with you. Because when I play it with you, it's more fun.
And I've told you not to.
Not to play video games without you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Controlling.
And it's funnier.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
The James is here.
I am a good comedian, turns out.
And I play often, like I'm a very task-oriented person. And that's both why I'm so driven and so kind of need to be busy is because I set a goal to something, and that's the only way I can tell myself that is worth doing.
Right.
Like there's a task that, like, in our game we play FIFA. EAFC 26.
Correcting yourself, like you're responding to a troll.
No, actually. And when we play, we play clubs in FC, which is just like you created you, I created me. We play in the same team. We created all of our AI players to play people that we know. We've got Heather, we've got Zoya, we've got Steve, we've got Andrew Transtino, which is Andrew Santino but
trans version of it.
And he's loved there,
and
lovely.
then just the guy who's just Asian.
And yeah,
because you need one.
Yeah, and he's so good.
Can't drive the bus though.
So good. Oh God, I can't be in a podcast when
you
someone
can't
says that.
say that. You have to edit.
You have to edit that out.
Make it louder.
Add that to the clip.
Unless it's the Feng Hua bus. Are you familiar with the Feng Hua bus now that you live in the Northeast? Yeah. It's a bus that goes from Boston to like the casinos in Connecticut.
AC.
And that's all Asian people. It's called the Feng Hua bus. Look it up.
There you go.
Sounds dope.
And so anyway, we play, and there's like, you can go up in divisions. If you win more in a row, you go up divisions. If you lose more, you go down divisions. How clippable is that? And I play, like, whenever we start a game, I go, now this is the stakes for this game. And that helps me go why we are playing this specific game.
The only reason.
It's not the only reason. It just helps me want to win. Because if the goal was just to play the video game, I don't think I would care as much about the results of the game. And I do think we have the most fun when we play well, right? When we're not playing well and like we're losing to teams that are worse than us, we both get upset.
Yes.
So I try to play at my best because, again, this isn't a dig. I'm controlling 10 players. You're controlling just you. This is just how we play the game. I control most of the team, and then I pass to you, and you score a goal.
Yeah.
Or you pass to me, and I score a goal. You're a good passer.
No, I'm getting this. So you feel like you maybe carry too much of the responsibility?
No, because I like doing that. Because I know that I also I've played this version of FC for the last 4 years a lot more consistently than you have. You played FIFA way back in the day, and
That's
so
right.
you know the
1995.
controls. Right. I do play this game, and I know I'm all right at it. And I like having that kind of responsibility. It also makes the game more interesting to me rather than just kind of running around and waiting for the ball to get to me. I can like control kind of everything. Where was I going?
I don't know that he had a point.
I did have a point.
Not going to help.
Just about the game.
Dude, I saw someone getting road rage and they had the reindeer antlers on their windows.
Yeah.
I thought that you probably couldn't do that.
That's very funny.
I was like, I figured they were like behind the little bright red nose on the front of the
What's the elf?
elf.
The elf's legs hanging out of the back.
Yeah, they've killed an elf.
What is it?
They've killed an elf.
Why?
I don't like it either.
Why would you
was
want
that the
that?
elf on the shelf?
No,
they've
the
killed
legs
him?
are small. Legs are smaller to fit on the shelf.
So the joke is that you've
killed an elf and kidnapped an elf.
But you've done it kind of haphazardly and only put the head
In a hurry, in a rush. And you're presumably trying to dispose of an elf.
Yeah. So where are they taking the elf? Sometimes just Chase Bank or
And
CVS.
then your dad has that, and you're driving around looking at Christmas lights with your family. You killed an elf in haste It's still in the trunk where you load your family, and then you and your family are laughing at the concept of Christmas, deriving joy, and you have dead. No, it's like when you start to rot away, decomposing elf in your shelf.
In your shelf. It's the same vibe as the people who have the big truck nuts, like balls on the back of their thing.
Yeah.
It's the same vibe.
Elf legs are Christmas truck nuts.
It's elf legs, truck nuts, Trump flag.
Why not do elf nuts?
Because they're
Tiny,
barely seeable.
barely seeable.
You can't even barely seeable.
You can't even barely see it.
You ever think about the elves naked up at the? Because they have. You think they have group showers
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
at the
There's a-
North Pole?
I think I think the elves are probably not paid much. I think that they do it for the love of the game, but then sometimes they go, oh, I've got to fucking shower again.
What do the elves do for the rest of the year? Or they make the toys all year?
I think it's like a long. Think about all the toys. I think it's a long process.
Right,
getting
we
ready
just
for
see
Christmas.
them 1 month out of the year, but they're
Exactly.
working
Right, they're
all
working,
year.
and also I'm sure that there's when you think about money. I'm not thinking that they need to even be paid because they probably just get everything they need.
Yeah,
You know, think about all the income that's going to Santa Town.
yeah.
Like
You think it's
everything-
a like a capitalist society, or do you think it's
No,
like
I think
a?
it's like a communist society.
I think it is communist. I think North Pole's communist.
Sorry, were you recording me?
Why?
What the fuck?
I'm going to see if Leah can put it in so then people can see what I'm saying.
Who's Leah?
You said on the last...
What? How comfortable I look, and how happy and content I am.
You do look comfortable and content. That's nice.
I'm really warm. My back is hot.
You know how much it makes me happy to see you so comfortable and content in this house?
Really?
Yeah, because it's like it's not your environment. You could be at your house right now, but you're nice, shoes off, comfortable and content.
Hairy legs, huh? Look at the guy's legs.
Thank you, bro.
Different barbs being thrown.
No, that's not bad. Just a thing to say.
You know, you said
I've got very hairy
something
legs.
that I don't fully agree with.
Oh, okay, here we go.
You said that I always try to control the narrative of the conversation, where a lot of times I think it's part of me being a good comedian. If I can control that narrative, please tell your friends in San Jose, New York, end of the month, and Connecticut, that I really try to listen to feel out what is being talked about, and I like to make sure the other people in the conversation are being heard as well.
I agree with that. I think you're a very yes and person.
Yeah, I
For the
like to
sake of
see
the
people win.
conversation. But then you do have a good, like a strong ability to kind of steer back things.
Yeah, I'll steer.
Yeah.
I'll steer once I don't like the, if I like sense a lull and I have energy, I'll steer into a nice landing.
Well, that's a good point, actually. I think we haven't really talked about the nature in which we
How
play...
many things you say are uninteresting, so I have to fix it.
Right.
There's a barb.
There's a barb.
Barb. One, maybe two barbs, and just the tops.
I'm going to have Corey summarize the entire episode for context.
Little scorecard.
And then that at the end.
Nice.
That's very
Two
For a
barbs.
clip. That'll be like a 28-minute clip.
James, what do you think my faults are?
Oh, I was going to say something.
Oh, go
ahead, Nick.
You say. I want to hear you out.
I just wanted to, in response to it, is that when we play video games, often the entering point is either you're stressed with work and you need to have like a chill time.
Yes.
This is like your like positive part of the day. So I feel sometimes a little bit of pressure of like it. I think you've said before, we enter on games and you're always the same guy. You're always like I always enter with the same energy. And I think that can be untrue sometimes. I think that sometimes when you start playing games, I can tell by your volume, your tone, that like where you're willing to go. Because I think that if you're a little low energy and you doesn't feel like you're going to be very amenable in terms of jokes or whatever, I either have to be the same, or if I'm feeling it correctly, I can like make up the chunk that is missing within humor. And sometimes I get you. Sometimes there is like I think a good amount of time I just kind of do autism stims, and that's like enough to get you into the conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do it and it doesn't hit.
Yes.
so I think there is a pressure on me, and this could be internal, but there is a pressure on me to make it so you do have a good time.
I'll tell you two things right now.
Okay.
One, that is a projection, and it's 100% not coming from me for you to make me have a good time. That is not why we're friends. You're not in my life to make sure my day is going in a certain way. And I'll also say this, same guy shows up every single time. Same guy, different energy.
Yes.
And that is
no, you're
human
not a different
being
guy.
thing.
Not a different guy.
Same guy has
Absolutely.
all these different energies in him.
Yeah.
Sometimes good mood guy.
Yeah.
Sometimes bad mood guy.
Yeah. I think what I've noticed is that when you're having a good time and like you're open about having a good time, like you're laughing and we're making jokes, we're bantering, and I love that. And we're playing well in the game. Often that is quite
Sometimes it's like poetry.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like poetry. And that was
What the fuck?
How long you been with her?
Beamer. And God, it's so hard to keep a train of thought.
Sorry. I have to do a little bit of Zane.
No, I
because
get it. I know
still
it's
this
great.
show.
No, it is great. This is the show. When we're playing and oh God, it was such a good point too.
The energy you feel like you have to
Yep.
rise to.
And what was your first
I
thing
said
that you
same
came
guy,
back to?
different energy.
What was the first thing that you said?
projecting?
So I was projecting that you have to.
That
That's what
you felt a pressure to have a good
So
time.
I have fun when you're having fun.
Yeah.
And if you're not having fun and you're very open about not having fun because you feel no need to lie, I have less fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to when we're bantering, because again, that's kind of the reason why we both play the game is that we're like
just hanging out with a
just
friend
hanging
on
out
the
with a
phone.
friend.
That's how guys be on the phone.
And if you're like either quiet or low energy or a little bit pissy, which is sometimes you are.
Sometimes you're pissy. Yeah.
I have less of a good time. So I'm trying to then kind of shape it and bring you back into like the positive zone and have fun. And then I think I that's 50-50 with me. Either I do really well at that or I'm not very good at it.
What if I think maybe some of my uncomfortableness comes with feeling somebody trying to do that
Interesting.
because that's not your responsibility.
No.
Regardless of like, you always want to make your friend have a good time, but I'm telling you out loud that that's not your responsibility.
So I don't think
Stop
I do
trying
it.
to match my freak.
Yeah, I don't think I do it for you. I think I said this to
You do it for your comfortability in the situation.
the majority of how I act in life, for better or for worse, mostly for worse, is self-serving.
Yeah.
Like whether it's through, and there's a Friends episode where like,
The one where Joey's self-serving.
yeah, well, like exactly. Phoebe's like, no, Joey's like, there's no good you can do in the world that isn't self-serving because you do it and it makes you feel good, and that's because that's why
Understood.
you do it.
Yeah.
And I do kind of half agree with that because why I'm doing that so I can have a good time.
Yeah.
It's never to like, obviously I want you to be happy and I want you to be like doing games for the right reasons and we're having a good time.
Yeah.
But ultimately is because if you were to do that, if you were to have a good time openly, I'm going to be having a good time. Tricky to have a good time playing games when my friend is pissy at me.
I don't know that I'm ever pissy at you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ever pissy at you for no reason.
No, often you're pissy at the world.
So it's like when I do the decision to play games, it's like this is unwindy time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the road with my family with the elf legs hanging out the back of my sedan on the way to more relaxed town. I think if I was truly like upset about something to the point where I wanted to like take it out on someone or the world, I would like go take a walk or not like sit down and play video games.
Sure. And I know that it's likely you play games in order to unwind and to be happier.
I just don't want you feeling pressure.
No, there's no. Again, it's all self-serving. But I'm glad that we talked about this in this way.
I thought
I don't think
interesting.
I don't think we've talked about this because I think if we were to talk about this, it would come up in my mind when you were pissy.
Yeah.
So I'd bring it up when you were pissy, and that would make you more pissy.
And I would, dude, there's sometimes where like when you're snarky,
Yeah.
that is so much fun. Because I
Yeah.
also don't feel the need to like censor myself or be different around you.
Yeah. Same.
So sometimes it serves as like a punching a pillow type situation where I could be snarky because I know we're going to play video games tomorrow and I know we understand each other.
Yeah.
And like right now, purposely doing very few barbs. There's been 2 in maybe 45 minutes.
Pretty good.
But online, when pissy, it's like only barbs and no room for anything
me?
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's so much fun.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like when you guys are playing and Mike's in a pissy mood, then anything Nick says sounds like big Jenga falling.
Exactly.
That's
and
right.
that's a good point.
That's
I,
right,
I
and
do
I've said
feel
that.
like I really have to I'm stepping on eggshells a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've said that before. Like
Yeah.
and that's the pressure I maybe feel. It's like I go into games, it's a crapshoot whether you're going to be pissy or whether you're going to be happy going into it.
That's right.
It's the most joyous thing. Most like adrenaline goes into my brain when I get on, and the first thing you sing is black people, white people, black.
That's
people,
right.
white
I wrote a
people,
song
black
about all the
people,
different
white
kinds of people.
all different kinds of people. And that's our favorite
people,
song.
white people.
And I hear that coming on, I'm like, Mike's in a good mood. We're
That's
gonna have a
nice.
great time.
He's talking about everyone.
Yeah.
He's inclusive.
Don't cut to Nick until
Now,
Double him.
I'd like first off to set the record straight that I have seen what's in the Beatles flip book, so I'm also one of the people.
Dude,
great.
how? I don't even want to. Right? Like,
So I actually don't remember what's in it, which is crazy. I saw it like would have been 4 or 5
it's
years
the
ago.
story of the Beatles.
Story of the Beatles.
from beginning until end.
Do you want to do dates again, Mark? Just to kind of let everyone know what's going on.
Stop
we're-
trying to control the
We're
show.
just about at an hour.
We're
Yeah.
just about out of time. All right, let's do.
We do History Road.
Do we have a history road?
I've got
Do
kind
we
of a
have it?
history-
Because you know
I've
I don't have them.
got, I've got kind of a
Unless
history
they're
road.
in this book right now.
I don't have access to that email.
Let me do just
And
a
I
couple.
should. And that's on me. And let me just say that. You guys were very like on it. I'm going to say that
You can
about
have.
me.
I'll say the password on the show. I don't give a
I-
shit.
Should have access to that email.
You do. You should.
You're doing.
You absolutely should.
You're doing.
Here, a couple rapid fire questions.
Great.
Give me a sentence answer.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to say, stuff that I admire you about, is that you tried all these different things, and I've been hearing that just the concept of people like outside influences that try to be like pigeonhole you because it's easier for you to set. Like a manager will do that often. Be like, don't do music because you're an actor. It makes you harder to sell, and it makes people harder to like follow you online because they're like, I can handle one thing at a time. I've been that forever, and I've gotten that pushback from a young age. And I think it dulls you out as a human being. And there's things that the money people don't understand because it's their job. Their well-being is dependent on them whittling you down to something it takes the least amount of effort to sell. So when they're like, don't do music and comedy, do music or comedy. They're like, don't be a singer or a book. Pick one.
Just be a book or.
I can't sell you as these things. That's too hard to figure out. So anyway, don't whittle yourself down. It dulls your light. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, thank you for saying that.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I want to get a dog in the next year.
You want to get a dog? What kind? How many pounds?
1 little pound.
1 pound dog?
Yeah, 1 pound.
You're going to be a Twinkie guy in New York City with a 1 pound dog?
I want one of those furry Dachshunds.
Wiener dog?
Like a like
A
the wiener
fluffy
dogs,
one
like a
with,
fluffy
like,
wiener
hair?
dog.
That's
I
so
feel
cute.
bad for them. What about when it snows and their penis is on the ice?
It gets stuck and then they just keep walking.
Yeah, dude.
And it's
Then it stretches
stretching
out.
and
Icy
keep
penises.
tripping
Yeah, like in
people.
Dumb and Dumber.
That's the dream, actually. Did you see that fucking Jake Paul?
Dude,
I saw it.
him and Andrew Tate got knocked out in the same day in different fights. Isn't that great? Work is coming back.
Dude,
Wait, Andrew
that's-
Tate got knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was part of this shit. Hold on, he has to.
fucking shit.
He's farting out. That was actually him doing a cum. Dude, I saw all these people. You know how something big happens and people commentate on it on the internet, and they're like, "This is fucking trash. Why do we keep like watching these? Like, what's the point?" And I'm like, dude, that's the point. What you're doing right now is the point.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they
You're
did
feeding
it.
into it.
You think Jake
Free
Paul
PR, baby.
is doing professional fights because he wants everyone to respect him as a professional fighter?
Right.
Does he want a paycheck and for people to nonstop talk about it? It's just weird that like boxing purists will be like, this is not good boxing. Dog, no one would watch that if that was good boxing.
Yeah.
You and your boxing fans would watch it. The whole world wouldn't watch it because no one gives a shit. It has to be some like pain in the ass fucking kid
Getting hit.
fighting this beautiful black Adonis motherfucker and getting his jaw broke. It's wrestling. People claim to hate wrestling so much and they love
literally
wrestling.
bro.
Dude, the news is wrestling. The fuckboy president is wrestling.
100%.
It's crazy, but then it affects real people, like when people get deported. Anyway, we don't want to talk about politics because some people zone out.
Any more rapid fire questions, Mike?
Yeah, you ever have a Guinness?
I love a Guinness. Have you ever split the G, Mike?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever split the G? You heard of this?
So you call it a Eunice?
Split the G. Have you heard of this?
Split the G?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a sex
So
thing.
it's a split sex thing.
Oh,
No.
that's when her legs are...
Coming out of the fire.
And there's
the
a
fire.
man and a woman?
And they all do it. This is
The way
boring.
you fuck in
When her
real
legs are
heaven?
coming out of the fire.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's you have like a pint of Guinness and it says Guinness on the front. You're meant to take the first sip and you're supposed to get it so the line between the froth and the liquid is in the gap in the G, in the Guinness. It's like a big challenge.
Just by yourself or you share it with a friend?
Well, your first sip, it's supposed to be like
A big
like that's
sip?
a big challenge.
You
It's like,
split the Guinness,
you
not
split
let's
the G.
split the Guinness.
No, you split the G. You split the G in the Guinness. I mean, it's a very laddie thing to do. I'm talking about it in very layman's terms. It is quite a big thing.
And they be doing that over there.
We do
That's
it here.
important to them.
We do it here. I think it's actually bigger in the US than it is in the UK. It feels like it'd be something that they would laugh about.
Is that a thing people do after the age of like 27?
Probably not. No, it's probably a 20s, maybe early 30s thing.
Why do you have to have activities in the bar?
I think it's fine. I
It's
think
fun shit, man. It's fucking like
I'm one of those people
merriment.
that I'm one of
Be
those people that
drinking,
kind
be merry.
of gamifies
Both of you
life
at the same time.
I'm one of those people.
And
I'm on
then,
camera.
Like, the whole
I'm
thing
on the
about
one
it
on
was,
camera.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're in the bar.
Dude, I wish they could see how casually
Yeah.
you started to explain that.
The,
So bar activities. Nick?
I like gamifying, kind of like I think little games are fun. Just kind of making up games. I was at a convention with some friends and we were all having lunch and we were all just bored on our phones. And then there was a big pile of candy in the middle. So I said, if you can slide the candy to the other side of the table but not go off, how close
Yeah.
you can get to the other side. We played it for like an hour.
That's nice, and
Yeah.
it got you off your phones.
Yeah.
But it was like a remedy to none of our personalities are clicking.
It's that, but it's also I mean, we're friends. Like it was just like a thing to do, and it became fun. I think I'm of the mind. I think a lot of young people are of the mind just to do that, just to like make little games.
Yeah. And that's why people put Jenga in a bar.
That's why people put big gender. No, don't.
That was a HeadGum podcast.